Come on, babe. You don't really mean it. You can't just leave me. Give me another chance. You know I love you.
Go away.
Man, getting rejected like that hurt a lot. But between you and me, I didn't mind. I actually kind of liked it when she said no. Yeah, it broke my heart, but it was also kind of fun. Hi, my name is Moxxie, and let's just say I'm sure I'm not like any other guy, you know? After my rejection, I ran home with my aching heart in my chest. As soon as I got home, I was barely through the door when two of my sisters, Clara and Trish, ran up to me. They were both asking me for help frantically, and I could barely hear what each one of them was saying. Things had been really hard since my mom had gone, but I had a lot of things to deal with, and my sisters just couldn't seem to understand.
The kids at school all make fun of me. Can you take me to get new ones?
I'm very busy.
My friend is having a party, and I need to buy a gift. This is the first time I've been invited to anything.
Sorry, I'm way too busy with stuff. I went to my room and got on my computer to message Rachel. I wasn't ready to give up on her yet. I typed, if you take me back, I'll give you my dad's car. But while I waited for a reply, I messaged a few other girls from school. It doesn't hurt to have some backups, right? While I was typing away, my third sister, Lindsay, burst into my room.
I'm hungry. I want to eat a sandwich.
Make it yourself. I'm busy here. She saw that I was chatting to girls online and not studying, but I didn't care. She left without a word, and I went back to my business. Eventually, Rachel messaged me back and finally agreed to meet up with me the next day so we could talk. Just then, my dad suddenly appeared in my room. I quickly made it look like I was doing homework on my computer. He started yelling at me.
You are lazy and selfish. You never help out since your mother passed away.
Leave me alone. I've had enough of you all today. I got up and ran out of the house. The next day, I arrived at the restaurant Rachel had agreed to meet me at. I sat down and things went well for a while. It seemed like she might take me back, but I remembered how weirdly fun it had felt to get turned down by her. So I started to do things that no girl would like. I checked out the waitress as she left the table and asked Rachel to repeat things all the time as if I wasn't paying attention. I made sure to order the most expensive meal on the menu, and she said she would do the same. That seemed to calm her down until the check arrived, that is. You have to pay because I don't have a wallet. That was the last straw. She stood up and threw her glass of water all over me. The whole restaurant was staring as she stormed off, and it was so embarrassing. But even though I was rejected again, it felt more thrilling than it did yesterday. I couldn't enjoy it for long, though, because my dad called me right after that moment.
Where the heck are you?
I'm not a little kid anymore. Like, you can't tell me where to be all the time. Or
You must go home immediately. There is an urgent matter.
I cut the call because Dad always exaggerated everything. I felt bad for a moment, but then I remembered that I'd just been dumped again. I was feeling bad and good at the same time, and when you feel like that, you gotta be out in the rain. I headed home soon after, and the house was in a panic. Lightning had struck a big tree outside our house, and it had fallen down and destroyed our kitchen. I ran up to my dad, who was talking to some firefighters, while my sisters cried. Dad screamed at me.
Where the heck were you? I said it was an emergency.
I didn't think you were serious.
You need to get a job to help pay for it.
No way, I don't have time to get a job. I was way too busy. Yeah, I felt bad, but it was my dad's house, and he has to figure it out. I had a lot going on, and I was heartbroken. My dad thought I was talking about being busy with schoolwork, so he said that he'd just have to get a second job. He said,
Listen, idiot, I pay a lot of money for your education so you don't end up like me. You better make the most of it and work really hard.
Don't pressure me and don't worry about me anymore. Luckily, my bedroom hadn't been hit by the tree, so I could get right back to business. I spent the next few days trying to chat with more and more girls while my dad got a second job. I felt guilty, but I wouldn't be young forever and needed to have fun while I still could. Later, my dad came home all happy, saying that he met a lady at work that he really liked. He said,
This woman is going to help me forget all my sorrows in life, including you, my son.
The next day at school, I was shocked to see Trevor, a guy from school, holding Rachel's hand. I couldn't believe it. She was already with another guy. I ran over to them and yelled, Rachel is my girl, get away from her.
Leave me alone, you psycho. It's over between us.
Rachel, come with me.
She told you to leave her alone, so get lost.
That was the last straw for me. I swung my fist and punched him right in the face. Soon, we were both swinging at each other until 2 teachers came to separate us. We were sent straight to the principal's office, and I was suspended. I left school feeling like I lost everything. And now, first Rachel was gone, and now my dad would probably go insane if he found out I'd been suspended. Trevor's dad was friends with the superintendent, so on top of everything, he got away with no punishment at all. I got home wondering how I was going to break the news to Dad when I saw his new girlfriend had come over for dinner. I just wanted to drown my sorrows in text messages, but then I saw that there was a gorgeous girl around my age with my dad's girlfriend.
This is Millie, my niece.
I was immediately hooked. I started talking to her a lot. She was so gorgeous and smart. Just my type. I knew I had to be with her before I could get to know her a bit more. My dad pulled me into another room and said,
I really like Millie's aunt, so you need to back off or you'll ruin my chances with her.
I couldn't believe it. This sad old man had no right to control who I spoke to, so I just ignored him. I managed to get Millie's number without my dad noticing and started texting her all the time. She was so cool and agreed to go out with me. The next day, I was getting ready for my date with Millie when my dad phoned and said,
You had to take my sister Trisha to an important interview for an international college.
Right at the time I was supposed to meet Millie? Heck no.
I've had enough of your stupid games and excuses. I'm not asking again. Take your sister or else. This is important for her future.
I figured I had enough time to meet Millie and still get Trisha to her interview, so I took her with me to the mall. I told her, just keep your mouth shut. I have to see someone real quick. I met Millie and she looked even prettier than she had before. I couldn't believe I was on a date with her. She looked at Trisha and I had to come up with something fast. That's my sister. She has a condition where she looks 16 but has the mind of a 6-year-old. And Trisha looked like she was going to kill me. We're just gonna hang out here for a bit. Trisha, be good or I won't take you for ice cream later. She sat with her arms crossed, obviously mad at me, but I was too busy with Millie to care. In fact, Millie seemed to really like that I was taking care of my sister. We were having a great time, and I was really falling for her, but something was missing. The fun that I had with Rachel wasn't there, no matter how well the date went. At the end of the date, Millie gave me a hug and said she'd like to see me again. It left me with mixed feelings, to say the least. Right after my hug, Trisha ran up to me furious. She just looked at her phone to check the time and was really panicking. She yelled,
We're an hour late for my interview, and it's because you're so busy with girls. I'm gonna miss my chance, and it's all your fault.
Please lower your voice. And we left, but it was too late. The next day, my dad got home in the afternoon and stormed into my room, angrier than ever. Trisha had told him about her missed interview, and he also found out about my suspension. He was screaming loud enough for the whole world to hear it.
You're so selfish. Why can't you be responsible and stay out of trouble, you stupid boy?
I was young and needed to live my life. I ran out of the house as quickly as I could and went to sit in the park. I felt bad about everything. As luck would have it, Millie was at the park too, and she said she wanted to go out with me. We hung out and we were having a good time again, but without even thinking, I tried to sabotage things with her. I pulled the same tricks I pulled with Rachel. After all, they would make any girl furious, right? I checked out other girls, acted disrespectfully, and made Millie pay for stuff. But no matter what I did, she just seemed to like me more. I couldn't understand it. The next day when I got back from school, Clara casually said to me,
Hey bro, Trish packed her bags and left this morning.
Where did Trisha go?
I don't know.
I went up to Trisha's room and saw that all her stuff was gone. My dad was already furious with me. If he found out about this, he'd kill me. Panicking, I called Millie and told her what happened. She said she knew where Trisha's boyfriend lived and she would probably be there. So we both headed off to his place. When we got there, we found them standing outside and having a fight. Her boyfriend looked so relieved to see us. He said,
"Thank goodness your sister is crazy. She mentioned the C word, commitment, getting married, and being together forever."
I thought you loved me. I just wanted to be with you.
"Hey, watch it. That's no way to treat a woman. Leave her alone. I'm really sorry you missed your interview. I've had a lot of issues lately, but I still love you. Come home with me. I'll do anything."
Anything? Okay, I want your bedroom.
Millie was watching, and I couldn't say no, so I just said, "It's a deal. Just come home now."
Deal. Let's go home.
We started to head back. I wasn't actually going to give her my room, but it made me look good to say it. Millie was definitely very impressed with me. As we left, I even got a quick kiss. We drove back home and made it before my dad found out. At the front door was Rachel, looking furious.
Is this another one of your targets?
Millie turned back to look at me with a confused look.
What the heck is she talking about?
Moxxie is a crazy psycho. He treated me like garbage, refused to leave me alone, and then tried to beat up a guy I was with. You should stay far away from him, or he'll treat you like that too.
Maybe you're just too stupid and shallow to understand Moxxie. He's complicated, and I love him just the way he is.
Before Rachel could even reply, we heard a huge crashing sound from the living room. We ran in to see my dad's girlfriend storming out. She was yelling,
"I can't believe you said I eat like a cow, you jerk. I don't even want to see your face right now."
She shut herself in the bedroom.
Open up! Open the door! I'm sorry!
He saw us standing there and smiled.
I don't know why, but I kinda like it when she yells at me like that.
What the heck is wrong with this family?
Then she ran out the door. We all couldn't help but laugh. I've been seeing Millie for a few weeks now, and we're really happy. Since I've been with her, I haven't wanted to spend all my time looking for girls, and my dad is happy that I'm helping around the house more too. Things finally feel less crazy now that I found Millie, and it feels great to be with someone who finally understands me.
Hey guys, I'm Amelia from Denver, and this is my crazy story. Please like and subscribe first. I was 6 years old when I moved to my aunt's house with my sister Olivia, who was 4 years older than me. Olivia and I, well, we had sort of a bittersweet relationship, more bitter than sweet. We just didn't get along. Olivia drew an imaginary line between us because she needed her space, but had no respect for mine. Like once when I was dreaming of Maroon 5, she woke me up to yell at me.
"You're blaming blankets on my side of the bed? Move over!"
Are you kidding me? And then there were times when she treated me like her servant.
"Amelia, go get my charger. Bring me a glass of water."
Are you blind? Don't you have legs? Move your butt and get it yourself. Every time I'd answer her back, she'd look at me like I slapped her in the face, and then give me notes on how she was the best sister in the world.
"I bought you a new bag from the dollar shop on 2012. I saved you from the bullies when you were in the 4th grade. When you were hungry as a bear on March 13th, 2014, I cooked noodles for you."
What in the world? Oh God, wait. You forgot you said good morning yesterday. So what now? Would I have to do laundry for you for a year? Man, you're weird. She was crazy, but she was also kind to me on rare occasions, like when she gave me her Netflix password. Even though I begged and pleaded for it for 4 years, she also gave me her phone when I asked her. Oh, she wasn't that generous. She did it because her boyfriend Cooper got her a new one. Even though we fought a lot, she was still always around. But after high school, Olivia started spending less and less time with me. She was busy partying with her friends. She would come home late almost every night. One time, it was very late, and Olivia hadn't returned home. My aunt and I were worried sick. Olivia, where were you? Why didn't you answer your phone?
"Don't try to be my mother. Just mind your own business."
Ugh, I waited for you all night. Look, the sun is almost up. This isn't right.
"So I should stop living my life just because you think partying all night isn't right? Gosh, you suffocate me. I am leaving."
She then began packing her stuff. She said she was going to stay with Cooper and that she needed to live her life the way she wanted to. Well, fine. If that's what she wanted to do with her life, so be it. Once Olivia was gone, I did miss her, but I channeled all my energy into studying. It paid off, because I graduated from high school with awesome grades. Now, I needed a job to pay for my college fees. I found a job in sales, and after months, I was finally able to move out of my aunt's place. One day when I returned home from work, I found a basket at my door with a baby, And right then, my phone rang.
Oh, you got it, Mandy. Thank God.
Olivia! Where are you? Wait, is this your baby?
Yeah. Amelia, look, I have to go to Europe with my new boyfriend. I'm so sorry, but you're gonna have to babysit her for just like 1 week. All the stuff you need is in the baby bag. And there's a diary too.
Wait! Are you crazy? You haven't shown up in 2 years. How do you think I'm gonna— She hung up before I could finish. I reached into the bag, and just as I found the baby's dad's number, Mandy puked all over the diary. No! I thought of taking her to my aunt, but then I remembered she was away visiting her friends. Oh God! I can't do this. I was having a full-blown panic attack, and that's when I decided to go to the cops. Sir, my friend's sister left her baby at my friend's place and then ran away. What should my friend do with the baby?
It's not legal to keep a baby like this. She'll have to be sent to social services and they'll decide.
Social services? No! I couldn't send my niece there. And then I banged my head hard on the wall. As I stared at Mandy in horror, she began to cry and just got louder each second. Nothing was working. This was frustrating. My patience was running out. After multiple failed attempts, I finally found a solution. I did a silly dance for her that caught her attention. Finally, silence. But what happened next made me explode. Now who's gonna clean this up? Of course, me! I cried really loudly and cursed Olivia for doing this to me. Your mother is I don't know why I'm being punished. Well, the next thing that made me worried was work. I had no other option but to take her along with me. I made a stop at the grocery store near my work to buy baby food. As I reached the cashier, I struggled to juggle the bag and baby in my hands. Please, do you mind holding her for a while?
Me? Okay.
To make matters worse, I had to cut half of my purchases due to my credit limit, but as if luck was on my side.
Congratulations, ma'am. It's your lucky day. You're our 1,000th customer and you get a voucher worth $2,000.
What? What did you just say? Yes! Finally, something good happened to me. I took the bags and ran out of the shop, but then the stranger stopped me.
Hey, excuse me. Stop, please. Your baby.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. I forgot about her. I'm a bad aunt, ain't I?
Ooh, thank God you said aunt. I was wondering if I can.
Before he could finish, Mandy started crying, and I had to rush. Bummer. When I reached the office, I was surprised to see the stranger from the store there. It turned out he was our boss's son.
You work here? Oh, wow. I'm surprised that we have such pretty employees and the youngest ones.
I'm sorry to have brought her here, but I'm still looking for some place to drop her off. Adrian was amazing. The guy was always nice to me, and as we started working together, he always praised my work in front of everyone, which made me feel over the moon. I was falling hard for him, but I kept my feelings about him under wraps. He, on the other hand, was pretty clear about how he felt for me.
I must say, you look lovely today, Amelia. You are loaded with work. Let's take a coffee break. Amelia!
One day, we were preparing for a meeting when Adrian took my hand and told me how much he liked me. I can't say no to my boss. I like you too. Everything was turning out great for me. Olivia had told me she'd be back in a week, but it had been more than 3 weeks, and she was still a no-show. But luckily, Mandy and I were getting along just fine. It wasn't like she stopped spitting her food in my face, didn't cry, or stopped rolling on the floor. I just learned how to handle her better now. I even got her into a daycare when I was at work. Like all good things that don't last forever, this happy period of my life was also temporary. Mandy got sick, and I didn't know what to do. I called Adrian and asked if he could drop us off at the clinic. He drove up in his Mercedes-Benz and took us there. Thank God it wasn't anything serious. On our way back, I invited Adrian over for coffee at my place, but what he said next surprised me.
You live here? It's so tiny and untidy too.
As he walked around, he stepped on a toy and screamed, "Ouch!" He looked pissed and threw the toy against the wall. I was shocked at how he acted. I'm sorry the house is messy.
It's not your fault. I was thinking you could always give her up for adoption. She was your sister's mistake, not yours. Or have her come back and take care of her own kid.
He wasn't wrong, but I wasn't sure about his idea. Mandy was my niece after all, and I loved her. The next few days, Adrian kept bringing up the idea of sending Mandy to social services. Even though I tried to contact Olivia many times, her number was off. Just a week later, I was having an amazing sleep when someone jolted me awake. It was Adrian. What happened? Is Mandy all right?
Yeah, she must be. But, Amelia, you fell asleep during our presentation. What is going on with you? You need to pull yourself together and give the baby to someone. Her dad?
He was right. When my aunt came back from the trip, I went to her house and asked her if she knew about Cooper. She gave me his number, and when I contacted him, he was shocked to learn that he even had a baby.
Oh my god, she looks just like me, my carbon copy. I can't believe Olivia hid this from me.
He then told us how Olivia had left him for another guy, never telling him that she was pregnant. I felt really bad for him. I couldn't believe my sister would stoop so low. When Cooper took Mandy away, I realized how much I missed her. Those tiny hands and feet, that toothless smile. Gosh, I wanted to hug her just once more. I busied myself with work, and it went well with Adrian. He gave me expensive gifts and would take me out for dinner every day. One time while I was out with him, I mentioned how much I missed Mandy, and he just snapped.
Mandy, Mandy, Mandy. It's always Mandy for you all the time. I'm sorry. Look what I got you.
I need to go, please. As soon as I was out of the restaurant, I went to Cooper's place, and what I saw there had me laughing. Cooper had a pacifier around his neck, Mandy in his arm, milk powder in his hair, and a rattle in his other. I'm sorry, but I can't stop laughing.
It's okay. At least I made you laugh.
Let me try.
Oh, you made her sleep even faster.
As he cleaned up the mess, I helped him, and we felt exhausted and hungry by the end. We ordered online, and honest to God, the food was 100 times better than the fancy restaurant Adrian loved taking me to. Right then, my phone rang. Think of the devil! It was Adrian apologizing for snapping at me. He wanted to meet me again, but hearing Cooper's voice in the background, his mood changed.
You don't have time for me, and there you are with some other guy. Who is he?
I just couldn't handle his drama, so I hung up. Since I really liked spending time at Cooper's house, I went to visit Mandy and him almost every day. However, that it didn't sit too well with Adrian, 'cause I had to face him at work too. One time, he invited me on a date to a fancy gala, and I reluctantly accepted. I wanted to finish things with him, and that could be my chance. But once I reached the place, his face twisted the moment he saw me.
Oh God, why didn't you wear the dress I gave you? Come on, let's go. You need something proper for this gala. I can't be seen with someone who dresses like this.
What the heck? Fine. You won't be seen with me from now on. Wanna know why? 'Cause you are one snobby, arrogant, and annoying jerk.
Oh yeah? Great. You're making me the bad guy here who's cheating on me with Cooper. Admit that you like him.
His words hit me. I think I really had feelings for Cooper, and I was kinda cheating. Ha! You are crazy! We're done, Adrian. Goodbye. Saying that, I left, and on my way home, Cooper called, and I told him everything that Adrian had done. Since I didn't have a ride home, Cooper insisted on picking me up. He parked on the other side of the road, and when I turned toward him, my heel got stuck in the wet grass, and it broke. Seeing me struggle, Cooper rushed to me.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Oh God, you're soaking wet. Here, wear this.
Ha! Thanks! It's just this stupid, ugh. The next thing I know is that Cooper had me in his arms and carried me to his car. He delicately seated me. Oh my gosh, my heart was beating really fast, and I was sure he could hear it. I had never felt this calm and protected. Once we were at Cooper's place, I changed into dry clothes that belonged to him and snuggled next to Mandy. Can I crash here for the night, Cooper? I am too tired to go home now.
What? Yeah, I mean, you don't need to ask. It would be great if you could stay with us.
Really?
Yes, in fact, I'd love to have you forever.
Oh, wow! He really liked me. I did a happy dance inside my head, but I just nodded my head. A few days later, I resigned from my job and even changed my number, 'cause Adrienne was constantly calling me. In a few months, I moved in with Cooper and was living my best life. I loved Mandy so much, and being able to be with her brought me so much joy. Everything was going smoothly until one day Olivia returned, and seeing Cooper and me together, she looked shocked.
Olivia, what brought you here? Finally got time to worry about your daughter?
I was looking for Mandy, but I didn't find her at your place. And here you are.
Olivia,
Oh, cut it out, Amelia. How are you feeling after betraying your sister?
How could you say that to me? You left your kid, you cheated on your boyfriend, and ran off with your new fling and never told him about his child. I am not the one betraying anyone here. It's you.
Unbelievable.
With those words, Olivia left. And even though I wanted to say so much more to her, Cooper stopped me, saying it wasn't worth arguing with her. Time passed, and I didn't hear from Olivia again. Soon, Cooper and I got married, and we were living the perfect life. But deep down, I missed my sister. On Mandy's 5th birthday, I was at the store getting her a gift when I spotted an LOL doll. When I almost had it, someone else picked it up too. Hey, I needed that.
Oh, Amelia? It's you? Oh my god, it's been years. How are you? And is this for for Mandy?
Yeah, she loves it. Olivia then handed me the toy, and then Mandy called me from behind.
Mama! Oh my god, she's grown up really fast. Can I hug her?
Of course, you don't need to ask. You are her mother after all. Olivia then hugged Mandy and kissed her with all her strength.
Mama, is this Mommy?
Yes, honey, she is.
Oh god, she knows me.
Of course. I have always shown her your pictures.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amelia. You're the best sister in the whole world.
The end. Hi, I'm Gabrielle, but everyone calls me Gabby. But before I continue my story, click like and subscribe. I've been hearing the story of my birth from Mom ever since I can remember.
Oh, you were so lazy. You came out 3 weeks after my due date, and you were almost 12 pounds. My arms would hurt after holding you for a minute.
You were worth the wait, Gabby. You were just the cutest baby ever. And you still are.
Dad adored me, and so did my older twin siblings. I'm sure Mom loved me too, but she had a funny way of showing it. Once, when I was 3, everyone was eating pizza for dinner, but Mom just kept popping boiled carrots in my mouth. I suddenly leapt onto the table and bit into her pizza slice. She pulled it away, but I clung onto it like a puppy.
What are you doing? Let Gabby have pizza. Come here, sweetie. I'll give you the biggest slice.
Mom looked mad.
She doesn't need more calories. You're turning my daughter into an elephant.
But I didn't care. I was eating pizza. Once on Halloween, I went trick-or-treating with my siblings and came home with my bag full. Everyone said I was so cute, and they gave me extra candy. But Mom snatched it from me.
That's going to make you fat. Just give them to me and leave.
I was really sad that she took it away, but Dad snuck me a few pieces every night. Growing up, Dad and I read lots of books together, and in the 1st grade, I started writing poetry. My teacher entered one of my poems in a school competition, and I won 2nd prize. Dad was so proud, he had it framed for his office. At Thanksgiving dinner, he asked me if I'd recite my poem for everyone, and I was happy to. As everyone clapped for me, grumpy Auntie Polly walked in.
Good God, child. You look like you're about to burst out of your clothes. You've gotten so fat.
That's the first time I saw Dad get really mad.
How dare you say that? She's just a child, and she's perfect.
With that, he picked me up and told my family that we were leaving. In the 5th grade, we were at the beach once, and I was going around happily in my new pink bathing suit. I went over to some girls my age and asked if I could make sandcastles with them, but one of them rudely pushed me away.
We don't play with fat girls. You're ugly.
I burst into tears and ran off, and Dad was furious.
I'm gonna tell those girls exactly what I think. Where are their parents?
Oh, can you stop creating drama everywhere? I told you not to buy her that ridiculous bathing suit, and she does need to lose weight. Of course people will make fun of her.
And that evening, Mom told me I was going on a diet.
Your sibling's 16th birthday is coming up in a few months, and they'll buy you an amazing dress. If you lose some weight, you'll feel so good about yourself.
Later that night, I snuck downstairs to the kitchen and started stuffing my face with crisps and cookies. I had to eat as much as I could before starting Mom's stupid diet. Mom took me to the nutritionist's office the next day, and I instantly disliked Dr. Christine.
Come on, Chubby. Get on the scale. Yes. You're really overweight. You need to lose at least 20 pounds.
Do you think we can manage this by September, Doctor?
It all depends on Gabrielle. But yes, it can be done.
Do you want to lose weight, honey? Do you want to be beautiful for the party?
I remembered the mean girl's words at the beach and said, yeah, I want to be beautiful. So, the nutritionist made a special diet for me, and we had to buy all these expensive products from her. I had to eat some special toasts with special cheese, and it tasted disgusting. As I was making faces at the dinner table, Dad ate some food from my plate and almost threw up.
Why are you making Gabby eat this horrible stuff? Just make her some healthy food. She doesn't need to eat rubbish?
No, Daddy, I want to eat this rubbish. I want to be pretty.
But you already are, sweetheart.
It's okay. It's only for a few months. Please.
Don't look at me. She wants to be skinny.
Dad looked kind of sad, but he didn't say anything. After that, I kept doing the awful diet, and I didn't lose an ounce. Not an inch. The day of the big party was approaching, and Mom waited until the very last minute to see if I'd lost some weight. Before she took me shopping, she asked the saleswoman to show us clothes that would look good on me.
Oh, I see what you mean. You want her to look skinny. I might just have the right dress. Why don't you try this, and this, and this?
I tried on all the clothes, and I hated everything. As I was taking off a white dress in the changing room, I overheard something that broke my heart.
How did the dress fit her?
Oh, not very well. That white dress makes the girl look like a small refrigerator. Short and square. I wish she had inherited my figure.
I burst into silent tears. That's what Mom really thought of me. We bought some stupid black dress, and on the day of the party, I held my breath and tucked my tummy in for all the pictures. I just felt ugly and miserable. Being fat didn't affect my ability to love, though. I was falling in love at school all the time, but I'd grown up too insecure and shy to ever ask anyone out, and, well, no one ever noticed me. In the 9th grade, I fell madly in love with James, this gorgeous boy who was 2 years older than me. He played basketball, and I'd watch him from a distance and write poems about him. One day at lunch, someone tapped me on the shoulder, and I almost fell off my seat when I saw it was James.
Hey, you dropped this paper in the hall. Did you write this poem yourself? It's really good.
I just stared at him like a dumb goldfish, and seconds later, a skinny girl took his arm and led him away. I crumpled up the paper and threw it away angrily. Of course, he had a girlfriend who looked like a freaking model. Just then, this annoying bully Aaron from my class sat next to me with a grin.
Ah, chubby Gabby. You like James, don't you? I've seen how you stare at him every day.
I do not.
I don't care. Girl, you want to get noticed by someone like him? You should hang out with me. I'm like the most popular guy around. Come to a party at my place tonight. James will be there too, and I'll introduce you guys.
But he has a girlfriend.
Oh, that's not his girlfriend. Trust me, he's single.
That offer was too tempting to resist. So I went to the party that evening, and when I got there, the first thing I saw was James dancing with that girl. Aaron, I think those two are together. This is stupid. I'm just gonna go home.
Oh, poor dummy. You don't know the first thing about guys, do you? Give him something to be jealous about, like this.
And suddenly, Aaron pulled me in and kissed me. I immediately shoved him away.
What's wrong with you, Gabrielle? You just show up uninvited at my party, begging to kiss me. Does being fat make you needy and desperate for love?
I stared at him in horror as I felt everyone's eyes on me. You liar! I'd rather kiss a monkey's bud. I gave him a hard slap and then I ran away from there. But since Aaron was a popular jerk, he made sure I became known as the fat, desperate girl, and my self-esteem hit rock bottom. Suddenly, I just lost my appetite and stopped eating. Dad was worried and kept asking me what was wrong, but Mom was delighted when I got skinny.
Wow, Gabby, you look amazing. Want to go shopping?
No, I'm good, thanks.
But you're in those big clothes.
Fat clothes, you mean?
Why are you talking to me like that? What did I do to you?
Nothing, Mom. You're just perfect. When I went off to college, I finally made some friends there. Suddenly, I fit in the clothes I fit in with others. But then I discovered something. No one here cared about my looks. People were interested in my poetry and the things I had to say, not the way I was on the outside. For the first time, I felt I could breathe. I started relaxing, eating more, and having fun. When I went home for Christmas, I took my coat off and found Mom staring at me like a hawk.
Gabby, did you gain weight?
I don't know, Mom. I didn't check.
But it's such a shame that you're getting fat again, honey. You have to be careful.
So what if I get fat? Will I be ugly, useless, worthless?
What's wrong with you? Are you upset about something?
Mom, I'm mad at you. You made me feel my entire life that being fat is the worst thing in the world. That it's the only thing that defines you. But it's not.
I was only looking out for you. I want you to be healthy.
Are you sure? Because I was unhealthy and miserable when I got skinny, and you weren't bothered about that. The only thing you ever wanted for me was to be pretty, no matter what the cost. You've just never loved me the way I am.
That's not true. I care a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure you care, Mom. Just not in the way that's any good for me. I'm leaving.
Well, we're coming with you. I'd like to enjoy a family dinner for once.
I turned around to see my dad and siblings looking really angry at Mom. We all left without her, and we had an amazing Christmas dinner at a restaurant. As Dad dropped me off at college, he put his hands on my face and said,
I'm so proud of how smart and strong you are. And I'm glad you're realizing your own worth. You are and always will be perfect to me.
Time passed, and I gained and lost weight all the time. And even though my confidence was better, I still had a hard time believing that someone could love me just the way I was. But one day, someone tapped my shoulder at the supermarket.
Hey, Gabrielle, right?
Oh yeah, hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
James from school, remember? I think I was your senior. I recognized you because you still have those beautiful eyes.
Oh my God, it was James, the James! We went out for coffee the same day and talked for hours over chocolate cake. I even shared the poems I was writing for my first book. It was perfect. And soon after, we started dating. Slowly, but surely, I was changing and fixing the damage. My mother still gives opinions about my body all the time, but she no longer affects me. I finally understood that her problem was about her own insecurities. Now I love myself just the way I am when I'm skinny and when I'm fat. Also, I have this wonderful man next to me who isn't shallow at all. He knows how to love unconditionally. After so much suffering, I now know I am beautiful no matter what.